Livestream. I'm very happy to be here with you guys. And we are going to have an amazing class. All right, so today we are going to. Ooh. All right, guys. All right. So let me know if the sound is working. If the sound is working, let me know. We are live and we are going to have an amazing class today. We are going to learn English. We are going to talk about the summer, everyone's favorite topic. So I'm very excited, very excited to be here with you guys and to have an amazing conversation. So first of all, if you are here, drop me a like, say hello, introduce yourself, and we will get started in just 1 second. If you don't know me, then I'm David. I am your favorite teacher. I'm here. I am here, guys. I'm your favorite teacher. I'm David Alexander Cantu, and I'm always here to give you the best content there is. Right. So I'm from the United States, and let's talk about our WhatsApp community. If you'd like to learn with me and join the WhatsApp community, then send me a message. All right. Send me a message. We have this WhatsApp community available for everyone. Anyone, if you're learning English, if you already know English, if you want to practice with different people from all over the world. We have people from Spain. Maria from Spain is here in the chat. People from Germany. We have a few students from Germany. We have people from Croatia, from Finland, from Ukraine, from France. We have an amazing community on WhatsApp. So definitely send me a message, drop me a comment here, and we can continue. All right, guys. So we're talking about summer. Very nice. So everyone loves summer. Everyone loves summer here, and we're going to talk about summer. So number one, I want to ask you guys, what's your favorite season? We're going to start with spring, then summer, then fall or autumn. You can also say autumn or winter, right? So here, choose your favorite season. All right. So let's see, guys. How are you doing, Common? Welcome to class. How are you doing? All right. How's the sound, by the way? I'm using my my mic, my Bluetooth mic. And so how's the sound? Is it pretty good? Is it high enough? Do we need to adjust the settings? All right, fantastic. All right, so hello to everyone who's joining from different social media platforms, right? And let's see. Okay, fantastic, everyone. All right, so loud and clear, perfect. All right, and also, guys, maybe let's go and let's check if everything is good on the different social media platforms. So I'm streaming. I'm supposed to be streaming. I'm supposed to be streaming on Instagram, right, as well as on YouTube and on Facebook, right? So if you're on those platforms, then say hello. Say hello. All right, so we have some people. Oh, we have some people on Instagram saying hi. Hi, Mercedes. Welcome. Hi everyone on Instagram. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay. So fantastic. So everyone, most actually, 33% of you said summer. 33% of you said winter. Okay. So for some reason, this is not okay, this is not working, but okay, great. So, what's your favorite season? Well, my favorite season is summer. If you're following on Instagram, write down what your favorite season is. I want to know. So, right now, it's summer, it's the beginning of summer, and we are going to talk about summer. Right? We're going to talk about summer. Everyone loves summer. I love summer, and I hope you love summer as well. Maria in the chat from Spain said it's too hot. Right, so in Spain, it's extremely hot. So for some people, it's not comfortable. Right, so planning for summer vacation. Right, so now this is planning time. Right, if you do you have plans, or a question, do you say do plans? Do you say make plans? Do you say take plans? Or do you say get plans? Right. So, for example, all right. So, would I say, have you done summer plans? Okay. Have you made summer plans? Have you taken summer plans, or have you gotten summer plans? Okay, so everyone on Instagram, how's the video? How's the video quality? Right, can you see me all right? Can you see me all right? All right, so this is just checking to make sure that everything is working properly everywhere, right? Because we have the main lesson, which, if you want to join the main chat, there you can answer the questions and you can participate. Right? You can participate in the chat. You can ask me questions directly. There you need to join the WhatsApp community. So you can join the WhatsApp community, and then you can join the main chat. But if you're on social media, if you're on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, I'm going to connect it to Twitch later, to Kick, to all these different platforms, but it takes a while, right? But the main one is the WhatsApp group. So if you're there, you can ask questions, you can participate, you can get points, which a lot of people like those points, right? Okay, so Maria likes winter. Why do you like winter? So Lil from Romania is here. Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, guys. So Mercedes, we don't say, do you get plans? Do you say, you know, maybe, do you have any plans for summer? But what I like better is, any, have you made any summer plans yet? Yes or no? Have you made any summer plans yet? Have you decided where you're going to go? I'm going to talk to you right now about a few destinations, a few places that that are on my radar. But if you haven't made any plans yet, then now's the time. Don't wait forever, because prices will go up. And I'm telling you guys, if you wait till the last minute, it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good, And so definitely, yes. All right. Fantastic. So we're live on. Oh, okay. All right, so here, it's going here. All right, so fantastic. Eva is here. Micah, welcome, Micah. Or Mika. It's not Micah, it's Mika because you're from Finland, right? In English, we would say Micah. Sonia from Croatia. Wow, we have a lot of people here, guys. A lot of people. Let's see if there's anyone on YouTube. If there's anyone on YouTube, so we can invite them into the private chat. Because remember, we're a family, guys. We're a family, and we are here together. Right. So if you want to be part of our community, very nice people, send us a message. All right, guys. So everyone has made plans yet. Okay, well, this will be great because you can talk about your plans. You can talk about your plans. So right now, this is early June. Early June. So summer, which is actually early summer. Early summer kicks off travel season, makes off travel season, gets off travel season, or gets off travel season. Basically, which tense, right? Which one of these talks about? Oh, hey, Brandon, how you doing? Welcome to our class. I'm testing this streaming software where basically I can stream to 30 different destinations at the same time. Right, so it's super cool, but of course there's a lot of things we need to figure out, right? But right now I'm live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Vimeo. But we're going to add more destinations, right? So summer kicks off travel season. That means, travel season starts in the summer. It starts in the summer. Summer kicks it off, right? So we're kicking off travel season. So here is a question for you guys, right? So this is a cool what, right? This is a cool, you know, yes, Maria, kicks off. That's correct. Kicks off means to start. So if you don't understand kick off, it actually comes from sports, from football, American football, but also soccer, where you have kickoff. That means the game starts. Right. So kickoff is at 7 p.m. Right? Kickoff is at 9 p.m., for example. So when you want to say, hey, we're kicking off travel season, that means travel season is starting. All right, a kickoff meeting, very nice. Right, kickoff. All right, so here we're going to start talking about destinations. Right, destinations. So you could say this is a cool corner, cool coin, cool spot, or cool slob. Okay, so here, choose the correct word. That means like a place, right? You could say this is a cool place, this is a cool destination. This is a cool, but I want to teach you the English that you can't find on on you don't find like in the typical courses, right? So this is the modern English, the stuff that you don't learn in the regular textbooks. All right. Oh yes, so that's the next question, Sonia. Okay, so don't write the answer in the chat. It's a cool spot. Very nice. So What's this place? Do you know? Do you know the name of this place? It's a really cool spot. I was here. I was here a few years ago. Right. So, option one, Croatia. Option two, France. Option three, Spain. Option four, Italy. Right. So, what place is this? What country? What country? You have beautiful, beautiful towns, beautiful historic architecture, but also one of the most amazing coasts I've ever seen. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about this place. If you don't know this place, stay here because I'm going to tell you guys all about this. Okay, so Giorgio Gamboa. Welcome, Giorgio. Is it in Italy? Well, I will give you guys the answer in just 1 second. Giorgio Gamboa. So a lot of people are saying it's Italy. A lot of people are voting for Italy. Okay, so Regina says summer is very short. Yeah, it is. It is short, right? It comes and goes, especially because, as I always tell you guys, good times go by quickly. If you're having a good time, it'll be over before you know it. If you're having a bad time, then it will last forever, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, because that's the opposite of what it should be, right? We want good times to last forever, and we want bad times to be over quickly. But that's not the way it works. It's the opposite. If you're having a good time, you know, before you know it, it's going to be cold again. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the good times. All right. So, Maria. So, yeah. So here. All right. So, so slob is don't worry about that. That was a wrong answer. The correct answer is spot. Slob, that's something else. That's something else. All right, so this is Croatia. 83% of you got it right. Right, Croatia. Now, if you don't know where Croatia is, don't worry, I'm going to tell you exactly. I was in Croatia last year, and I was in Croatia a few years ago, and it's a great place. It's not far. It's not far from where I am. So let's go to the map. People like to go to the map because you can visualize it. You can see exactly where it is. So I'm here in Prague, in Europe. Now, last year I went to Split. This is Croatia right here. So Croatia is this country right here. It's a very long country on the Adriatic Sea, a very long coast. Very, very long coast. And this is they call it the Dalmatian coast. So if you go down here, all the way down, you got to go. This spot that I just showed you is called Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik right here. So you go to Dubrovnik, and here you go. This is Dubrovnik. So it's a very nice place. If you've never been there, then put it on your list. Put it on your list. Right here. So very nice place. This is what I love about it. You have all these hidden spots, like little mini beaches right here, and then you have the fortress. So it's kind of like a castle, right? It's a castle. It's a fortified city, and very nice, very, very nice. It's but it's gotten very commercial, but I like it. I like it, and if you like Game of Thrones, then that's where they filmed Game of Thrones. Parking is very difficult, Eva. That is correct. So, question for you guys. All right, now, here, so it's a question, but a little bit of grammar as well. So you can answer the question, but I also want you to choose the correct way to say it. Do you say, do you prefer explore new destinations or revisit favorite spots? Do you prefer to explore new destinations or to revisit favorite spots? Do you prefer exploring new destinations or revisiting favorite spots? Now, first, point of order number one. Point of order number one is to choose the correct grammar. Point of order number two will be to tell me if you prefer exploring new destinations or revisiting favorite spots. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. All right. Hi, Mary. How are you doing? How's everyone doing in the chat on Facebook? All right, fantastic. Any questions, everyone? All right, so people on Instagram are asking for the YouTube. So the YouTube is just my name. The same one, the same name as on Instagram. It's very easy. David Alexander Cantu. That's me. That is me. All right, so great. Now, question. So I prefer, and then you're going to choose exploring new destinations, option number one, or revisiting favorite spots. And this is, when we really have two kinds of travelers. Abdullah from Saudi Arabia is in the chat. Welcome, Abdullah. Welcome, Abdullah. All right. So, yes, the correct answer is ing. Do you prefer exploring new destinations? So you can't say do you prefer to explore? That's okay. It just doesn't sound as natural. I prefer exploring new destinations. I prefer revisiting favorite spots. And we really have two kinds of travelers in the world, right? Two kinds of travelers. You have people who want new experiences. They're always chasing the next rush. There's so many places in the world that you can always go to a new place. So of course they have their favorites, right? And sometimes they do go back to their favorites, but typically it's a kind of person that always wants something new. And then you have people who have maybe a handful of favorite spots that they always go to. I know some people, and they go to the exact same town in Croatia every single year. They know everyone. They get the same apartment, the same villa overlooking the Adriatic Sea. I'm going to show you some pictures later. And they love it. And they say, you know what? Why do I want to go to a new place? Why do I want to? Oh, here, I feel good here. I come here, I stay here a month, and that's it. So, there is no right or wrong way to travel. It depends what your maybe what your personality is and what your preferences are. Let's see, 85%. Wow. Okay. That's surprising. Most people like to explore new destinations. Right. A vast majority of you. So, summer kicks off the travel season in the Northern Hemisphere as people set off to explore new destinations or revisit favorite spots. All right, a very nice sentence, right? So to set off, that's a very nice phrasal verb there. You set off means you start your journey. Right? You start your journey, you set off, you go away, you travel, you set off to explore. you set off to revisit one of your favorite spots. Right, so again, this is a very nice picture from a little corner in right outside of Dubrovnik, Croatia. Right, so imagine, you can book an apartment inside the city walls, but every single day you can walk outside the city walls because it's like a fortress, it's a castle, and you have these little corners, right? These tiny little beaches where you can go swimming, you can have the place to yourself. It really is amazing. Now, I know what you guys are saying. You're saying, well, I prefer the mountains, right? Some people love going to the beach, other people prefer going to the mountains, right? So this year, there's a grammar question for you guys. This year, I look forward, I will look forward, or I'm looking forward to joining a hiking group. Right, so we have a lot of hikers in our WhatsApp community. So we have Franz from Germany, and he's an expert. He goes hiking every single day. So if you have questions about hiking, ask Franz. He's the hiking expert in our community, in our WhatsApp community. He knows everything about this, right? Now, I would like to do this. Right? I love the beach, but there's something very special about the mountains. All right, let's check out the chat. Hi, Nico. How's it going, Nico? We miss you in class, Nico. Come back to class. All right, come back to class. And Atlas, how's it going, Atlas? All right, nice. Okay, so say hello if you are watching on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you are. Say hello. Say hello. All right, so let's see. In the chat, Maria says, I love discovering new places and mingling with people. Great expression. To mingle, right? To chat, to meet new people, to share stories, right? Mingling with people and learning about their customs. Yeah, that's what traveling is all about. Places are great. It's good to see these places, and to see these towns in Croatia, to go to the mountains. That's great. But what I've discovered is that the greatest thing about traveling is meeting the locals and learning about their culture, learning about their mindset. How do they live their lives? That's when you can really, really tap into the secret of traveling. So Abdul loves learning about different cultures and trying the food. Okay, that's a good one. Liliana wants to recharge her batteries. That's why she travels. Of course, right? If you live in a big city, if you're under a lot of stress, then you probably do need to recharge your batteries, right? And traveling does exactly that. All right, fantastic. Fantastic questions. All right, so here you say, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to going, right, to joining a hiking group. So Uzwiz, how's it going, Uzwiz? And Ola is here. Welcome to everyone. We're talking about traveling and we're talking about making summer plans. So it's a great English lesson here for our WhatsApp group, our WhatsApp community. We have people from all over the world there. It's a very nice place to be. And we have challenges there. we have games, we have activities, we have live streams, we have private live streams that are just for the community. And then we also have the public ones that are, you know, for everyone. So definitely join our community. We have like people from at least 20 countries, at least 20 countries. So I'm looking forward to joining a hiking group. So, question for you guys in the chat. What are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to doing this summer? Are you looking forward to joining a hiking group like me? Are you looking forward to recharging your batteries somewhere in nature? Are you looking forward to swimming? Right? Yes. So Lil. Oh, so Nico. Lil says hi. So she's in a different chat. She's in the Vimeo chat, in the private one. Nico is on Instagram. All right. So what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? So look at this. I love this picture. I love this picture. So this is what I'm talking about. When we talk about the mountains, especially the mountains in the summer, very few places can offer so much beauty, right? Right. So much beauty, right? So here, we have this, this energy, right? The summer energy, right? So would you say a vibing summer energy, vibrant summer energy? Okay, sorry about that. I'm getting some notifications here. Let's turn those off. All right. Vibe, summer energy, or bring summer energy. This just means that it's just, when you see this, when you go to the Alps, when you go to Austria. So I'm in Prague right now. But if you want to see places like this, you need to go probably to let's see. No, that's not it. All right, that's not it. All right, guys, 1 second. All right, let's go to the maps, guys. Let's go to the maps and I'll take you. So if you want to connect with the mountain energy, right, you got to go to a very specific, if you're in Europe. There's great places in America. There's a great place in South America. There's a great place in Asia. There's great places everywhere. But if you want to connect with you got to go to Austria, right here, to this area right here. Switzerland, northern Italy. So right here, Austria, Switzerland, northern Italy, France also, this area right here in France. France has a lot of different areas, but you need to go to the mountainous areas, to the French Alps, or to the Swiss Alps, the Italian Alps, the Austrian Alps, the Julian Alps, which are in Slovenia. They're a little bit lower, but they're very nice, right? Or even, maybe even in Slovakia, which is not far from me. So for me, for Prague, the closest mountain energy that I can probably Austria, maybe southern Germany, maybe Slovakia, right? So when you go to these places, you experience this vibrant summer energy, right? This vibrant, you see the snow-capped mountains, you see the forest, it's green. You can go swimming in the lake. It's amazing, right? So here, if you want to, you can take in the sun, right? You can take it in. right? Or would you say to set up the sun, make up the sun, soak up the sun, or open up the sun? All right, so here, this means to take it in. Right? If you live in Europe, then chances are you don't get too much sun in the winter. Right? It's kind of gray, it rains, it gets cold. But the summer months, this is when we need to set up the sun, make up the sun, soak up the sun, or open up the sun. All right, very nice. Very nice. Hi, Karin. How's it going? Hello to everyone on Instagram. Hello to everyone, on every single platform, right? On YouTube, right? On Facebook. Let's see any new comments there. All right, guys. So what is it? What is it? It is, as you guys know, it is to soak up the sun. Lil says, I'm looking forward to charging with the vibrant summer energy, or maybe to recharge, or to maybe charge up. No, to recharge. I would say to recharge, right? With the vibrant summer energy. Exactly. Maria doesn't like the sun. She lives in Spain, so she doesn't need to soak up the sun. I need to soak up the sun. I'm definitely going to soak up the sun this summer. So this year, I am looking forward to joining a hiking group to soak up the vibrant summer energy. So here, you could soak up the sun, or you can soak up the energy. Right? So where does this come from? Well, to soak up, imagine you're a sponge, right? A sponge, right? So you absorb all the water, right? A sponge absorbs, the water. So you want to absorb the energy, right? The summer energy, the sun. This is what the verb, when you want to soak up the sun, soak up. There's a song actually, "Soak Up the Sun." You can look it up on YouTube, and that's what it means. So you definitely want to soak up the vibrant summer energy in the mountains, right? So you can go to the mountains. If you live in Europe, you could actually combine the two, which is not a bad idea. So I'm looking forward to, and then the gerund, correct, Lil. Looking forward to joining. I'm looking forward to driving. I'm looking forward to traveling. Abdullah in Saudi Arabia says, summer is terrible in Saudi Arabia. The summer heat can kill you. Wow, well, stay hydrated. Definitely stay hydrated over there. Because yeah, it's no joke, right? The Arabian desert is no joke. I've been there, and it's no joke. It's so hot. You can't even believe how hot it is. So yeah, right? In some places, right? Some places it just gets too hot, right? So here, it's a very good idea. I did this last summer, and I will do it again this summer. To get strawberries, to hand strawberries, to pick strawberries, or to grab strawberries. Right, so which one is it? Now, these are, of course, you can buy strawberries, at the grocery store, but that's not the point here. That's not the point. The point is to have an experience. Right? So the point is not just to eat the strawberries. The point is to connect with nature, right? To connect with the food that you're putting in your body, which is a great concept. That's a great concept, and it does feel nice. I'll tell you a little bit about this experience in a couple of slides, but it's very good. Everyone in the chat got it right. So it's C, to pick strawberries. So last summer, we dropped by, we dropped off, we dropped in, or we dropped on a local farm and picked out the freshest strawberries. So here you could say we picked or we picked out. That means you chose the freshest strawberries. And so it's a superlative, freshest, the most fresh. But we don't say most fresh, we say freshest strawberries, just like farmers did centuries ago. So choose the correct one. Is it dropped by, dropped off, dropped in, dropped on? All right, so strawberry season is coming up. That's strawberry fields forever. Everyone loves that. Everyone loves that. And so, yeah, what did you do? So let's just check that everything is working. All right. All right. So it looks like everything is working okay. For some reason, so everyone on Instagram, is the video showing? Because right, my software says that my video is that the screen is frozen. So is everything working well on Instagram? Because I think it had to reformat the video and put it in portrait mode. Hi, Magdalena from Poland. She is joining on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and you want to join the free WhatsApp group where you get content like this every day, as well as challenges and games and quizzes, and you can earn points, right? So Magdalena, if you want to join the WhatsApp group, let me know. All right. So Lil, all right. So how's everything on Instagram? All right. So here you drop by, means you stop by. Right? You drop by a place, means let's say you go for a drive. You just go to Google Maps and find a local farm. Right. Just find a local farm. And here in Europe, a lot of these farms, you can go and you can pick out your own strawberries. Right. And I know what you're thinking. You're saying, hey, this is, why do I want to do it? But I'm going to tell you something. When you go out and you see the strawberries, you go to the strawberry fields and you get to touch the strawberries and you get to pick them with your own hands, right, and eat them right there and then, right there and then. You can eat it, you can pick it and eat it, or you can eat it directly from the plant. It's a different experience. It tastes differently, right? It tastes alive. Now, I go to farmers markets and I love organic fruits and vegetables from the local farmers markets, but nothing beats going to a farm and picking out your own fruits and vegetables. Great experience. Actually, you can get bucket loads of strawberries, the freshest strawberries, or 100% organic, for a fraction of the cost, right? And you get to connect with nature, right? And a very interesting observation was that I kind of imagined people when I was doing it. I was like, wow, people hundreds of years ago did the same exact thing. Right? They just get their bucket They go and they just look at the strawberries that are ready to be picked, the red ones. They got to be red. You need that vibrant red color. And it was very nice. So here, what is this phrasal verb, right? So is it tap on, tap to, tap into, tap onto? So this means you almost like connecting. So you have like the water tap. Everyone knows that. So tap, right? You turn on the tap. But this very cool phrasal verb means you connect to, right? Well, brainstorming, it's connected to brainstorming, Abdullah, right? It's more about connecting to something. So it, all right. So, all right. So let's see. Everything is okay on Instagram. Nice. So, Lil, I can't see the video. The video feed is not working for me. Can you see it? Can you see the entire screen just like you see it on, here on Vimeo, or does it cut to the sides? All right. So let me know. Let me know if the video feed is the same on Instagram. So this is tap into. You want to tap into means you want to connect with. Yeah, we can add them. Everyone is welcome in our WhatsApp group. So for everyone here, invite your friends, invite your coworkers. We need to grow. We need people from all over the world. So we can add them to the WhatsApp group for sure. All right. So here we tap into. So next month, I will head out. Means I will head out to do we say coast town? So do we say coastive town? Do we say coasted town or coastal town? Right? So you say, well, David, what is a coast? I don't get it. I got you. All right. No, but I mean, Lil, I mean on Instagram. Is the video on Instagram, like, can you see the entire screen? Can you see all the letters? Or did the reformatting cut the video or cut the screen? That's kind of what I'm confused about. Okay. Okay, so everything is everything's the same. Nice, I get it. All right, everything is the same as on Vimeo. Well, that's good. That is good. I'm happy I was able to. So Magdalena, send me a message. I will send you the invite link to the international WhatsApp private group. Okay, so just send me a message and then I will send you the invite link. Okay. Okay, so it's not a full screen. Okay, well, be patient with me where, I'm setting this up so that I can be, I can be everywhere at the same time. That's the goal, to be everywhere. All right, so here, coastal, very nice. So 60% got it right. So we don't, coastive and coasted doesn't exist. So we want coastal. The coast is the land that borders the sea. That's the coast. So you say, I'm going to the coast this weekend. right? But you have a town that is on the coast would be a coastal town. So here, very nice coastal town, right? Also in Croatia. As you can tell, I love Croatia. It's a great place. But the word is out. Before, it was a hidden gem. It was like a little treasure that nobody knew about. Now everyone knows about it. But it's still extremely nice. You got these nice mountains. You've got these coastal towns. They're preserved, very well preserved. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Adriatic Sea with a lot of different colors, right? So the water, you've got some dark blue, light blue, even magenta. Could you imagine that magenta? Water. All right. So in ancient agricultural societies, people were harvesting crops during summer, relying on the season's bounty to thrive. So that's a little bit more advanced, guys. But this was connected to what I was telling you about, in the past. Well, summer, spring is busy season. You get ready, you're planting things, you're getting the farm ready. Summer is the beginning of harvest season. It's not, the main harvest season is the fall, but you've got some fruits and vegetables that are ready in the summer. So you've got like strawberry season, you got apricot season, you've got, different fruits and vegetables, right, that are ready at different times, right? So harvest season really begins in summer, right? And it was always a very beautiful time for people, right? Because remember, in the past, in the winter, yes, you could eat pickled fruits and vegetables, but you couldn't eat fresh. Like now we have this global trade, and you can eat mangoes in the middle of winter. You can eat papaya in Sweden in January. But remember, a few hundred years ago, that wasn't possible, right? That you couldn't, well, you probably didn't even have access to papaya. But if you did, or just regular fruits, fruits and vegetables, you had them only in the summer. And so for people, it was like, yes, summer is here. Yes, we can eat strawberries. We can eat grapes, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. It's a very special time for people, right? Long days. Before electricity, the sun was the main source of light for people. And so yes, all of a sudden you have days that last 16, 18 hours. Here in Northern Europe, it's days last 18 hours, 20 hours. So Abdullah likes papaya. Yes. All right, nice. So to get in shape, I should take on, take up, take in, take about, running. All right, so let's say you've got work and you can't take time off from work, but you can take on, take up, take in, take about running or another outdoor activity. Right? So I'm doing this, right? This means to start. Of course you could say start. I should start running. That's okay. But there's a better phrasal verb. There's a better phrasal verb to describe starting an activity, right? So I should take up, guys. Nobody got it right. So write it down in your notebooks. I'm going to quiz you on this later on. Yeah, right. The minions. Maria likes the minions. Yes. Right. So to get in shape, I should take up running this summer. as the longer days give off so much energy. That's the other thing, right? Take advantage of the energy. Summer is a high energy season, right? You could probably get by with less sleep, right? So my sleep schedule changes. In the summer, my sleep, yeah, maybe 6 hours, 6 hours, not more. You don't need more sleep. Winter season, that's sleeping season. In winter, I sleep 8 hours, 7.5, 8, sometimes 9 hours in winter. In summer, you don't need it, right? It's better to be outdoors, better to take advantage of the longer days. So why not take up some new outdoor activities? So my friends have been planning a road trip for weeks. What's a road trip? Well, a road trip is when you drive somewhere. So a road trip for weeks, hoping to catch up with a carefree summer spirit. Right? So yeah, carefree when you don't care, right? It's this feeling of being free, right? You're free. You can just get in your car and drive, right? Look at these guys right here in the picture, just this carefree summer spirit, the carefree. Now, of course, you still need to be careful, guys. I'm not telling you to, to be like this guy here, but you know, why not plan a road trip? That's a great idea. If I had more time, so that's the second conditional, if plus past, if I had more time, I would join a cooking class to try out recipes with fresh summer vegetables from local markets. Now, this is not my sentence, this is one of my students' sentence, right? But, if I had more time, I don't have much time, right? But if I had more time, I would definitely join some of these cooking classes. They have them at these markets, so you can sign up for these cooking classes, right? And you can try out all these fresh summer vegetables, all these seasonal vegetables, and it's fun. You meet a lot of people, and it's productive, but it's still leisurely. So I really like that. All right, next one. Look at this beautiful place. Beautiful place. This is also in Croatia. It's off the coast. It's technically an island off the coast of Croatia, close to Split. It's called the Golden Horn. Right, the Golden Horn. It's an island. It's close to Supetar, off the coast of Croatia, close to Split. So you can go here. If you fly to Split, Croatia, you can take a ferry to this island. What a great place. Beautiful mountains, green mountains, crystal clear water, right? Vegetation, great seafood, great people. And it's on the Adriatic Sea. So by August, so now it's June, but by August, we will be relaxing on a beach. And so it's the future, right? We will be relaxing on a beach sometime. I can't tell you exactly, but by August, we will be relaxing on a beach, taking in, right? So you can soak up, or you can take in the warm breeze, which I love. I love the warm breeze. And living it up with summer's joyful vibe. Last one. If you want something a little bit more spiritual, here's a sentence. I have just signed up for a silent retreat to tap into the blissful vibes that summer always brings. Right? So you can have some activities, you can have fun, but maybe you can take a couple days, right, to meditate. Sign up for a silent retreat. That could be a great option. Okay. All right, guys, that wraps up our session for today. Remember, everyone, sign up or don't sign up, just join. It's free to join. Join our free WhatsApp community with people from all around the world. And as always, guys, bye bye.